Welcome back to a breaking news edition of Cord Cutting Today. Roku just reported its earnings, and well, there was some good news there. We'll talk about that tomorrow. The real news that was announced at the same time was that Roku was buying the live TV streaming service Frndly. Now, Frndly TV offers about 50 channels, including things like the History Channel, MeTV, Lifetime, Hallmark channels, and more. A lot of people have absolutely loved it. If you're not looking for sports or news, it gives you a ton of entertainment content for under $10 a month, a great deal. Now we're going to quickly break down some stuff with this, what you need to know about it, and more. First though, if you want to find out more about this, I'll put a link to it in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can read the story for yourself. Come up with your own opinions. I'll love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button or hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, let's dive into it. So the deal is a $185 million cash deal, expected to close sometime in the second quarter of 2025, so probably May, June, somewhere in there. It's going to close pretty quick, being a cash deal. Now, Frndly offers 50 channels, a cloud DVR, 72-hour look back on all live channels, and a bunch of on-demand content. Now, there does appear to be some type of bonuses with this, where there could be some. The deal includes $75 million of the purchase price tied to performance and milestones over the next 2 years. Now, let's talk about the price real quick. $185 million, not a bad price. Don't get me wrong. I wish I would sell my company for $185 million. 5 years ago, that probably would have been a lot higher, just to be honest with you. Also, $75 million of that's tied to performances over the next few years. So I'm sure there's a sliding scale of what this may cost, and that's probably the very high end of it. And if they don't hit certain milestones or profit or other things, the revenue will drop. 5 years ago, streaming services were worth a lot more money. Let's just be honest. The market has changed dramatically. Ad revenue being soft and other factors, people moving away from live TV things on demand like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, instead has definitely hurt them. I really do firmly believe that 5 years ago that price would have been higher. Can I prove that? No, because they didn't actually sell back then. It's all speculative. But knowing what was happening 5 years ago versus today in the market, I bet you it would have got them a lot more money. Also, again, this deal could end up closing for less than $100 million and could be under $100 million. I don't know. $500 million may be a little high, but would not have surprised me, as a lot of speculative bidding was happening in the world of television in 2020 versus 2025. Now, what is Roku going to do with this? A few things. I expect them, though this has not been announced, to integrate it into the Roku channel. Now, it probably still remains a standalone app with all the features, but it wouldn't surprise me to find you be able to subscribe to it through the Roku channel, have all those 50 channels appear in your guide in the Roku channel on your Roku player, and then right next to this channels, all the content from the Roku channel, all those free ad-supported channels appear there. I think this is really a play about the Roku channel, about taking all the content in Frndly, putting it into the Roku channel, pushing a subscription option for under $10 to the Roku channel as an add-on. Still keep it free. We're not talking about the Roku channel becoming paid. That's not going to happen. The Roku channel will be free. But just like you can subscribe to Paramount Plus through the Roku channel and get more content in it, I think Frndly will happen in there too. And I think they'll really push that as a way to drive up usage within the Roku channel. I suspect we'll see more consolidation in the market like this, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, Cord Cutters News, a little interesting history here. We were the news organization that first broke Frndly TV being released. We got an exclusive when that was first announced. Knew some of the staff behind it because they came from Dish and Sling TV. And when they were getting ready to launch, they contacted us and gave us an exclusive story about when it happened. Now I'm very excited to see them here. It'll be interesting to see how many executives remain with Frndly. Are they cashing out? Are they moving on? Well, it may sound like they'll be able to cash out a lot of money. Quite a few people, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's quite a bit of debt associated with this, but we'll wait and see what happens with that, how many staff remain with it. But if you're a Frndly TV customer, a few things, no changes right now. Everything remains the same. You keep your same price, everything remains the same. After it closes, sometime between now and the end of June most likely, we'll have to wait and see how that happens. Again, immediately after closing, Probably no changes to Frndly TV. It takes a little time to integrate things, make changes. But like I said, I do expect it to be bundled into the Roku channel in some form factor. Maybe most likely, I should say, maintaining its own app, but being bundled into the Roku channel at the same time. Don't freak out. I know people like to freak out about this. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's actually a good thing. This gives Frndly TV a lot more bargaining power, a much bigger company behind them to strike deals and to expand. It also really expands Roku. Frndly TV is available on many devices. Roku apps are not, like the Apple TV, helping them to expand their footprint there. This also is a big push into the fact that Roku is not making most of its revenue from devices anymore. It makes it from subscriptions and ad revenue. And while they sell other people's subscriptions, having their own subscription service will really help Roku develop and grow that and become a bigger company in the world of ad revenue, Frndly shows ads, and subscriptions, helping it diversify its portfolio from, let's be honest, once you buy a TV, people don't necessarily run out and buy a new TV every year. And as people switch away from streaming players to smart TVs, look for that to become bigger and bigger. Very excited about the move here. I'll be in the realm of, I'm interested to see what Roku does with this. Are they going to properly leverage it? Can they really use this to really drive up their subscription and ad revenue? I think they could. But I am very shocked at how low of a price this really sold for. Like I said, 5 years ago in the 2020 world where streaming was booming like crazy, this would have probably been a significantly larger deal. But none of us really know the numbers. Frndly doesn't release a lot of their internals. They're not publicly traded. We don't know exactly how much debt they have, how profitable they are. Are they even profitable? There's a possibility they're not, that they're losing money. And that's probably could be a reason why Roku made, even though they sell for 185 million, just over 100 million if they don't meet the goals. 75 million of it, like I said, is tied to performance. If they don't reach that, it's barely 100 million. I know I misspoke earlier in the video. I apologize about that. Dyslexic moment. Overall, I will say I'm going to be interested. I don't think this is a bad deal. I don't think this is going to be negative for consumers. Only time will tell. And I would caution a lot of fear over this, because I think there's a lot of benefit to building that into the Roku channel and other places. What do you think? Are you excited about Roku buying Frndly TV? If you notice, about a week ago, I did a story that said Roku would probably buy a live TV service, but I said it may be Sling TV. Guess I was wrong. I had the right idea, but I had the wrong service in it. Hey, I had the right idea though. Well, that's it for today for breaking news. I'll see you all tomorrow for another cord cutting today. I'll probably have a little bit more details on this and a whole lot of other news stories tomorrow. Until then, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again real soon.